Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast.
And a warm welcome to all of our listeners. Whether you're a gym owner, a dedicated operator, maybe a savvy manager, a salesperson, a gym entrepreneur, or even a personal trainer, we're really glad you could join us.
I'm Bonnie.
And I'm George. And today we're taking you through a really insightful white paper by jthomas. He's a real authority in the gym business space.
Yeah, absolutely. Our goal here is to pull out those actionable insights. The things you can actually use in your business, like right away.
Exactly. This isn't just theory. Jthomas gives you a practical roadmap. So, okay, let's get started.
Right. So Jthomas kicks things off really strong. He calls leadership the heartbeat of your fitness business. That's quite a metaphor. What's he really getting at there? Why not, sales or marketing?
A powerful image, isn't it? And it's fundamental. Jim argues that while, sales, marketing, great equipment, they're all crucial, absolutely. But they're not the ultimate drivers. What really drives success, he says, is your ability to lead. Leading in a way that inspires trust, earns genuine respect, and motivates people.
People meaning?
Both your team and your members. Getting them to follow you willingly, not because they have to. It's less about being the loudest voice and more about, character, having a clear vision and solid values.
Okay, so it's much less about just having the boss's title.
Right.
And much more about that influence, that inspiration. And what's great is he doesn't just leave it there. He gives us 10 core principles, like a practical roadmap, you said.
Exactly. It really breaks down what effective leadership actually looks like day to day in a gym setting. Tangible stuff.
Okay, let's unpack them. Principle number 1, build your reputation on consistency. Jthomas says inconsistency just destroys trust faster than almost anything. We've all seen that, right?
Oh, absolutely. That whole which version of the boss am I getting today thing, it's a total credibility killer, especially in a gym where relationships matter so much. Jim really hammers this point. Show up the same way every single day. Doesn't matter what's going on personally or externally. Like if you say the team meeting agenda is out Friday morning, it needs to be there Friday morning. No excuses.
Or like gym policies.
Exactly. If you have a check-in policy, for example, you apply it evenly to everyone every single time. Doesn't matter if it's a VIP member or your friend. Fairness.
So it's the small things, too, not just the big promises. It really hits home what he says. People don't follow titles, they follow steady hands, especially when things get unpredictable.
Precisely. And gyms can be unpredictable, right? Equipment breaks, staff calls in sick, your team needs that anchor.
That steady hand.
Yeah. Consistency isn't being rigid, it's just being reliable. It's the foundation. You build everything else on top of that.
Makes total sense. Okay, building on that, principle number 2 is leading by example. He puts it simply. Your behavior sets the standard. So it's not just showing up consistently, it's what you do when you show up. What does that look like for a gym leader?
Right, this is where the rubber meets the road. And it's very tangible stuff Jim talks about, not just, abstract morals. He means jumping in when things get busy.
Like actually doing the work.
Yes. Cleaning equipment if you need to, greeting members yourself during peak times, maybe answering the phone if the front desk is slammed. It shows you're not above it. You're a part of the team effort.
It's not micromanaging, it's pitching in.
Exactly. And showing up prepared for meetings, setting that professional tone. And crucially, he stresses, you need to keep learning yourself, attending industry things, reading. You can't expect your team to grow if you're standing still.
Yeah, I can picture that. Seeing the owner wiping down a machine next to a team member, that builds serious respect. Way more than just telling people what to do. You're showing them.
It creates that shared responsibility vibe. Really powerful.
Okay, principle 3. Communicate with radical transparency. Now, radical transparency, that sounds, a bit bold, maybe even risky. Why is that level of openness so important in a gym?
Because, as Jim points out, uncertainty. It just breeds fear, disengagement. And when there's an information vacuum, people fill it with rumors, usually negative ones.
Yeah, the grapevine.
Exactly.
Yeah?
So transparency builds trust. It means sharing the wins, definitely. Celebrate good membership numbers together, but also share the challenges. Responsibly, of course.
So if retention dips or there's an operational issue?
Be open about it.
Yeah.
And have a real open-door policy for feedback. Encourage it. Make expectations super clear for everyone's role. No hidden stuff. Explain the why behind decisions, not just the what.
So it's not airing all the dirty laundry necessarily.
Yeah.
It's being honest about the business health and expectations so people feel secure, engaged, cuts down on the guesswork and the chatter.
Right. It aligns everyone, like tuning into the same clear signal instead of just static. Gets everyone focused.
Okay, number 4. This one feels tough. Making decisions with integrity even when they hurt. Why is this so critical in a people business like a gym, where you're dealing with members, staff, sometimes difficult choices?
This really gets to the heart of long-term leadership. Jim highlights how those short-term compromises, they can do lasting damage.
Like what kind of compromises?
Maybe cutting corners on equipment maintenance to save a few bucks this month, or bending a key rule for an influential member, which undermines fairness for everyone else.
Oh, okay.
He says,
Well,
don't risk safety. Don't compromise your brand promise. Don't break commitments. Always think about the long-term ripple effect. That delayed repair might save money now, but an injury or constant downtime, the cost in trust and lost members is way higher down the line.
it's about that long-term reputation. He says integrity is the difference between respect that lasts and loyalty that just fades. That's huge for gym owners listening. Loyalty is gold.
It really is. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's the hard thing, because people are always watching.
True. Okay, number 5 is all about the team. Develop your people. Why is investing in staff so crucial beyond just having them skilled? What's the bigger picture for a gym?
Jim connects it directly to loyalty and retention, not just members, but your staff. People stick with leaders who genuinely invest in their growth, who see their potential.
So not just basic training.
No, he advocates for ongoing development, regular skills training, sales techniques, maybe new fitness methodologies, and one-on-one meetings focused on their career goals, their aspirations, not just performance reviews.
And feedback.
Has to be specific, actionable, constructive, designed to help them improve, not just point out flaws.
So you're cultivating their future within your gym, he puts it simply. When your people grow, your business grows with them. It's a direct link. You're building future leaders, better trainers.
Absolutely, and that's a powerful retention tool in itself. A motivated, skilled team is probably your biggest asset. It impacts everything: service, member experience, the bottom line.
Right. Okay, principle 6 takes us to the member, stay member-centric. Seems obvious for a gym, right? But what does Jim emphasize here that maybe gets overlooked?
Well, he calls the member experience the lifeblood. So it's not enough to think you're focused on members. You have to actively show it constantly.
How?
Talk to them regularly. Not just surveys, but real conversations on the floor. Listen to everything: suggestions, complaints, even casual remarks. Keep the place spotless. Keep equipment working perfectly. Those are the basics, the non-negotiables. Fail there, and trust goes fast.
And complaints.
Treat every single one as an opportunity. Seriously, an opportunity to strengthen trust. How you handle a negative experience can lock in loyalty for years. Turn a detractor into an advocate.
That's a great way to frame it. A complaint is a chance to impress them, make them feel valued, they stay, they tell others. Word of mouth is still king in fitness, yeah.
Absolutely. Their experience is your brand more than any ad campaign.
Okay, moving on. Principle 7. Be visible and accessible. Leadership from behind a desk doesn't really work in a gym, does it?
Not effectively, no.
Mm.
Jim's advice is practical. Spend real time on the floor, especially during busy times. Don't just watch, engage.
Like how?
Greet members and staff by name. It's small, but it matters. Builds connection. He even suggests, jumping into a class or doing a workout yourself sometimes.
Really?
Shows you're part of the community. You get the member experience firsthand. You share their passion. It opens doors for spontaneous chats, feedback, things you'd never get in a formal meeting.
Yeah, that visibility makes you seem more human, more connected, builds rapport.
Exactly. Approachable leadership builds confidence all around.
Principle 8. A classic, but maybe tricky to live up to.
Yeah.
Take responsibility, give credit. What's the real impact of getting this right or wrong?
Oh, the impact is huge.
Yeah.
Jim is crystal clear. Taking ownership when things go wrong builds massive respect. Giving credit when things go right builds rock-solid loyalty.
So the leader takes the blame.
Publicly. Even if it wasn't your direct mistake, the buck stops with you. Shows humility, strength. But when there's a win, publicly, enthusiastically praise the team. Big wins, small wins. Make recognition routine. Celebrate milestones, successful events. Someone going the extra mile.
And the warning he gives is pretty blunt. Quickest way to lose followers. Take all the credit, none of the blame.
Yep. People see right through that. It just poisons the well. A culture of accountability and appreciation. That's incredibly resilient.
So true. Okay, almost there. Principle 9. Stay calm in the storm. Seems essential in any business, but gyms face unique curveballs sometimes. How do you stay calm when it feels like chaos?
Because everyone, your members, they look to you for stability when things get rough. Jim advises practicing emotional control during crises. Avoid panic, avoid visible frustration.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Absolutely. But the key is to deliberately shift focus away from the problem itself towards solutions. Provide clear, actionable next steps. People need direction, not just sympathy. If equipment breaks, okay, communicate the repair plan, offer alternatives, give a timeline, be the steady hand.
Be the calm eye of the hurricane. He says calm leaders create confident teams. It's about projecting that focus.
Exactly. Your team mirrors you. If you're calm and focused, they tend to be too.
All right, the final principle, number 10, lead with vision. What happens if a gym doesn't have a clear vision, according to Jim, and how do you share it effectively?
Without vision, the business just drifts. And so does the team. They lack purpose, that sense of being part of something bigger. Jim says share both the short-term goals, like this quarter's targets, and the long-term dream. Where do you want the gym to be in 5 years? What impact do you want to have?
And connect the dots for people.
Yes. Crucially, tie each role to that bigger picture. The person at the front desk needs to see how their welcome impacts retention. The cleaner needs to understand their role in member experience and safety. And always, he says, keep the vision member-focused, mission-driven. Why did you start this, Jim? Connect back to that core purpose.
That's the North Star. A team aligned behind that vision, that feels unstoppable, gives everyone purpose, turns the job into more of a mission.
It's the ultimate motivator, provides the why for everything else we've talked about.
So wrapping this up for our listeners, these 10 principles, they're not just quick fixes, are they? Sounds like ongoing work.
That's the key takeaway, absolutely. Jim really emphasizes this. Becoming that trusted leader isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily practice, a journey.
It's just about habits.
Exactly. Habits of consistency, transparency, integrity, that constant focus on developing your people and serving your members. Do these things day in, day out, and you won't need to push people. They'll naturally want to follow. It's about authentic leadership, drawing people in.
And that final thought he leaves us with is powerful. Do these things every day, and you won't have to push people to follow you. They'll be running to keep up. That's quite a vision for any gym leader. So maybe the question for you listening is, what's one area, just one of these principles, where a small, consistent shift from you could start a ripple effect in your gym's culture and loyalty?
Thank you for joining us as we went through Jim Thomas's white paper on gym leadership. We really hope you found these insights practical and valuable.
Yeah, definitely. And if you are looking for some hands-on guidance, maybe building these kinds of leadership systems or making your operations more member-centric, Jim Thomas does offer direct consultation. You can reach him at 214-629-7223.
Or you can email them at jthomas@fmconsulting.net. That's jthomas, jthomas @fmconsulting.net.
Thanks again for tuning in to the Gym Success Podcast. We'll be back soon with more actionable insights for your business.